body, then I put. So why I told while similar, almost same I am writing, right? Semicolon are mandatory in the for loop. Are you getting me or any doubt in this? Look at this carefully and tell me. Yes? Anyone get a response, please?
No doubt, sir.
No doubt, sir.
Okay, now like nesting of if, you can have also nesting of for loop. So nesting of loop. So nesting of loop means loop inside loop, loop inside loop. So loop inside loop, you can write a for loop. Okay. Inside that another for loop. Or inside that another while loop. Anything you can do. Okay. You can have it like this, no issue. Okay, this is nesting of loop inside loop. Okay, loop inside loop. So I'll take one example. Let's say, but you just remember that while nesting, don't put too much loop. So the program will be very much complex and it will take huge time. So usually nesting we do 2-3 loops we put up to 3-4 levels. So this is called the outer one is called outer loop. Outer loop. This is called inner loop. Is that clear? So in general, 3-4 levels of loop we put, not more than 4 levels. Okay, because loop inside loop. If you are having one outer loop in another inner loop, then how many iteration you are doing? Can anyone tell me? One for loop iterate over n times. Another for loop iterate over n times. And if you are writing 4 inside 4.
N into n times.
N square times 4 into 4. Now, if 4 inside 4 inside 4 you are writing, then it is n cube times.
N cube times.
Okay, if n value let's say 1000, so one single 4 iterate over 1000 times, and 4 inside 4 iterate over 10 to the power 6 times iteration. These many iterations will be there. Accordingly, time will be taken. Okay. And here it will be 10 to the power 9 times iterates over the loop. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes.
that's why don't go for too much nesting. Okay, actually the program will be very much complex. Okay, and when you will study the algorithm in the 3rd semester, I think. Okay, so we'll study the time complexity. Okay, so if one for loop is there, then time complexity is order of n, which is very good algorithm. Then order of n square for 2 for loop, and here order of nq. Order of nq means too much complex. Okay, so your program should be order of n log n, order of n square like that. It should not go for order of nq or n to the power 4 like that. Okay, fine. So I'm taking one example. Print the following patterns. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, two, three, four, five. Then 1, 2. First simple one you try to write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here n equal to 5. So I want to print this pattern. for n equal to 5, it should print like this. Can you write the piece of code for this?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, do
Yes,
it.
sir.
If you have laptop, see to it
Yes.
your laptop parallel. Okay. Do it the simple one for the complex one I am asking. Print this pattern. These are star. This is for n equal to 4. Okay. Print these two patterns. Okay, I will taking little back.
Sir, done. Yes, sir.
Okay. So pattern number. Is this visible? So,
Yes, sir.
so you ask the user to enter the value of n. Okay. Then take this whatever you enter. Okay. Then you print one by one. Okay, pattern. So first you pattern you want to print 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on, right? So this pattern you want to print. One, two, three, one. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and so on. This is what you want to print. Okay. So for that you need to take two for loop. One is I equal to 0 if I am starting the loop, and I run one is outer loop which run for number of rows, another is inner loop which run for number of columns. So this is the outer loop, then inner loop for j equal to 0. Yeah, j is less than n, j plus plus. To declare the variable I, j. Here, again you have to declare, and then this is your outer loop. Okay, this is outer loop, and this is your inner loop. So what is your objective? So this loop run n times, outer loop run n times for n number of rows, and each row you are iterating over again n times. Again iterating over n times. So what you need to print? You need to print the value of j, the inner loop. If you print the value of j, then it will work. To space. And yeah, if you are printing the value of j, then it works. But after printing each row, you need to print a new line.
Sir, printf.
Okay, right. If we run it now, enter the value of n equal to, let's say, 7. So it is printing 0 to 6, right? Because I and j, I start from 0, right? So if you take it plus 1, then you get the required output. You can see 1 to 7, 1 to 7, 1 to 7. Okay. Is that clear? Look at this code clearly, carefully. Actually, what is happening? Let me write here also. So what you are doing? You are writing like this. For I equal to 0, I is less than 3, let's say, I plus plus. Then this is the outer loop. Then inner loop for j equal to 0, j is less than 3, j plus plus. Then what you are doing? You are printing j or j plus 1, whatever you are doing. So basically, you have two loop index here. One outer loop index, I, then another inner loop index. This is outer loop index, and this is what inner loop index. This is usually for rows, and this is for columns. Is that clear? Outer loop index and inner loop index. Then both are I initially what? I initialize to 0, and then check. You come here like this way. I equal to 0. Check here. This condition is true. Come inside the inner loop. Then here you check the conditions. Then execute the body. Then increment this inner loop index. Then jump here. Okay. Then again check the condition. Condition is true. Again execute the body. Increment it. And then again check the conditions. So inner loop run how many times? How many times it will run?
3 times.
3 times it will run. Once
Three
after
times.
once the j, so basically it runs for j equal to 0, then 1, then 2, then when it become 3, it exit from this inner loop. It exit j 3 is not less than 3, then it come to this place. Okay. Then again increment. Then again it run like this way. Come here, then again come here, then again fall in. You understood? Here it run 3 times, then come out, then go here, then come back like this. So basically, I also takes the value 0, 1, 2, and 3. When I become 3, you will exit from the outer loop also. So, or you can say I equal to 0, j takes the value 0, 1, 2, and 3. 0, it execute the body. 1, it execute the body. 2, it execute the body. 3, it come out. Similarly, I equal to 1 also, j takes the value 0, 1, 2, 3. 0 execute 1, execute 2, execute 3, come out of the loop, inner loop. Then I equal to 2, it again take the value 0, 1, 2, 3. 0 execute 2, execute 3, execute 3, come out of the loop. And finally, I equal to 3, it is come out from the out of the loop. Is that clear to me? Are you getting
Yes,
this?
sir, clear. Yes, sir.
So that's what I have written here. Okay, that's what I have written here. So my intention is to print n number of rows and n number of columns, and this is the pattern. So for that pattern, you can do it like this way. So let me quickly take one more pattern. So let's say my pattern should look like this. Is this visible? 1, 2, 3, then 1, 2, then 1. Yeah. Now tell me, what should I do? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, then 1.
So decrement j.
J
J equal to
n if in place of j should not reach up to 3. So each time it must decrease by one value, right? So you can write n minus
Sir, the condition should be j less than equal to I.
condition should be no condition should be j less than equal to I. It will not work. May work not only single way, but if you write here n minus I, then it will work simply. No need to worry. If you put 7 here, so what 7 n minus I equal to 0. I equal to 1, I is less than equal to n, j equal to 1. Work. Oh, same, it was
Yes, sir,
working.
it is correct. It is executing the first two loops.
First for loop also it is there. Na? I need to comment it. I didn't comment that. So a lot of different ways. Yeah, it is working. 7 up to 6 it is printing. It should print up to that. So whatever we did, it was nothing wrong. I just change it. And j equal to 0. J is less than I, j plus. This was perfect. This is for infinite loop. Okay, you can see here. So a lot of patterns you can print. You try your own pattern, whatever you want to print. Okay, whatever pattern you want to print, try your own pattern. One questions I have given here: star pattern, star diamond. So practice. Maybe if you will open your NCC Balgorusamy book or any other textbook, you will get thousands of patterns to print. Right? Are you getting me? Pattern.
Yes, sir.
Pattern to print using C. Look at this. Lot of questions are there. Okay. Can you see here? Whatever you want to print, you print. Lot of images. Can you see this? Try
Yes,
on.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Just write 10 programs, then only the loop concept will be clear to some extent. So next class again we will continue with loop, the break and continue statements of one type. Then exit control loop I didn't discuss, and then your one concept is still pending, that is L value, R value. I'll come to that in appropriate time. Don't worry. Okay, when I'll discuss pointer, I'll come to that.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, in Geeks for Geeks C quiz, I had some doubts.
Yeah, but now time is over. You remind me. I'll come back to Geeks for Geeks, but let me cover to some extent. Maybe first I'll complete this looping concept in the next class. Maybe half an hour I'll take. After that, I will solve your problems. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Yeah, you can leave now. What is your strength? Yeah, 66. It's good. So no need to take attendance. You can leave now.
Thank you, sir.